And we are live.
Hello.
I just realized I wanted to take clips for my reading vlog, so I'll just do that on my phone because my camera's in my bedroom.
Oh no.
That was a really weird wave I just did.
Yeah. It was quirky.
It was quirky, funky, wonky, all the words. Okay. So we are very late.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go live at 2, and then we were going to go live at 2:30, and it's now 2:42. But that's all right. Better late than never.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going to wait for people to come, because we have one person here, apparently. So how are you doing today?
I am doing tired.
I've been tired.
I've been tired since I woke up. So how are you?
Love that for you. I'm okay. I'm feeling tired, unfortunately. But besides that, I'm doing okay.
That's good. I feel like it's really dark in here. That's too bright. Oh, that's better, I guess.
I'm just tweeting out that we're live. It's December, which makes me really happy.
I know. Oh, I didn't realize until 11:30 last night that today was the start of December. I got very excited.
It's Christmas.
I know. I'm so excited.
I'm also so excited. So December means Vlogmas.
Yay!
So I am uploading a video every single day in December. Today's video was my December TBR. I almost said wrap up. We're not quite at the end of the month yet. It was my December TBR. So make sure to go check that out if you haven't already after the stream, of course. Don't leave us to go watch me. That's weird. Stay here. That was a weird thing to say. I'm sorry. And yeah, so I have a lot of exciting videos coming your way this month. So if you haven't subscribed and you're just tuning in, you just kind of found me randomly, subscribe. Because there's going to be 31 videos of awesomeness this month. And I'm very excited about it.
It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. I'm very stressed about it, though. I so far have just over a week's worth of videos scheduled to go. And I have more pre-filmed. I just haven't edited them yet. And I have a handful of more videos that I have to pre-film. But then there's some videos that I can't pre-film. Like my Christmas haul. Can't pre-film that. So I'm struggling, but it's fine. I think I can do it. I have confidence in myself that I can do it. I've committed. I'm not going to have worked this hard to not actually do it. So I'm very excited. Kirsten's here. Hi, my love. Hello, my love. Okay. I'm so excited. We also have Christmas-themed timers that we found on YouTube from Laura Wrights. So I'm very excited to use those. They have music that come with them, but I think I'm going to mute them just because I'm not sure. I mean, I doubt they're copyrighted if she has them on her channel. I just don't want to chance it because she could have gotten copyrighted, so she could have not been being monetized on them. If she's monetized, I don't know what's going on with her channel. So I'm just going to not do it. Plus, not everyone likes to have music when they're writing. I know I prefer to have my own music. So there's that. But we do have some fun Christmas-themed timers, which is very exciting. And we have new thumbnails for this month, too. I feel like I'm just throwing all these updates at you guys. We have new thumbnails for the month of December that are Christmassy themed, which I'm very happy with. Yeah, can I change? Oh, I'm going to change. Can I change the color? I'm going to change the color to a green. Or no, a red. Let's do red.
Yes.
Yeah, I like this.
I don't know what my hair is doing today, but it's...
I feel you. My hair, I've got all those baby hairs up here that just,
yeah.
They never know what they're doing.
They're that's okay.
Ooh, what are you reading, Kirsten? Oh, even that's red. Oh, I love it.
Yay!
What are you reading, Kirsten? Let me know. What are you reading? Alyssa, are you still reading Priory?
Yeah, I only have 141 pages left, so I'm almost done. And then I've been reading Full Metal Alchemist, the manga, and I'm on volume 12, I think.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
I'm not really currently reading anything, but I'm gonna start reading Instant Karma soon.
Yay.
Hopefully today.
Did your copy come in?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, it came in literally 22 days after it shipped. 22 days to get to me, which is ridiculous. But it did come in, and I have 2 copies of it now because Indigo also sent me a replacement copy because we thought it got lost in the mail. So I have 2 copies now. And yeah, but I haven't read it. I was supposed to read it at the end of November, and I didn't. So.
Well, now you got it now.
Is that the Jennifer L. Armentrout one, or am I thinking of something else?
I think it is.
I'm not sure. Ooh, Mistborn.
Super good. I love that
things. So what are you working on today, Alyssa?
I honestly don't know. I finished my main 3 characters profiles, so probably just gonna figure out what to do now because I don't know.
Yeah. Bootsy is snoring, and it's weird little bursts of snoring, and it's weird. Hi Lisa.
Hi Lisa.
I am going to be working on more revisions today. I was doing a romance arc and a Jada revision at the end of November, and I didn't technically finish them because there's a couple of things that I didn't check off. There's one thing for Jada that I can't remember if I put it or not, so I'm just going to leave it unchecked, and then I'm going to, whenever I read through the book, I'll see if I did it or not, because I don't know where I would have put it. But then the back at Lila revisions, I think I'm just going to leave what I have left for now, and just see if you guys, when you read it, see if it's missing anything, because my word count's getting too high, and I just don't feel like putting in the extra effort if I'm just going to end up cutting it.
Yeah, very true.
So there's that. So I'm going to be working on, I think, Bibliofest revisions today, which is the book festival in the book, which is going to be very bittersweet because I like the things that happen in Bibliofest, but I have to cut it, which is really sad. And I was talking to Peyton about it, and she's like, "Oh my god, that sucks." And I'm like, "I know, but I have to because Harry Potter references, and those can't be in the book anymore." And so we're very sad about it. But I'm like, "Hey, at least you got to read it. At least you got to see it in the book." And Alyssa, if you want to read it, I can send that part to you as well afterwards. Because there were some good moments, and I was trying to think of ways that I could change them to where they could still be in the book, but just not Harry Potter. And I couldn't because they were very Harry Potter specific, which sucks.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's fine. It's okay. So I just have to cut it. I'm just gonna cut it. It's fine. Oh, that's
weird.
Blacked out is in a printing error, or blacked out since someone was trying to do blackout poetry on it. What do you? That's weird. That's funky.
It is very funky.
What is everybody else working on? Either you're reading along with us, or if you're writing. How did NaNoWriMo go for the people who were doing NaNoWriMo? That's officially over. I hope you guys had fun, whether you won or not. Yeah.
Hope it went well. Tweeted it.
Oh, I did see that you tweeted something. I just didn't actually look at it. I think my page was refreshing, or I was going to something. Oh, let me just look that up. You always change what your name is. I never know what you're under. Okay, you're back to your name being Kirsten. Perfect. Your name just always changes.
Mm-hmm.
There you are. The Wicked Thorns is your name now. I think that's cute. Okay. I saw the top part of it. That is funky, but it also looks kind of cool. That is so funky. I love that kind of. Dude, you're fine. It's not that big of a deal. I can find you. I just gotta look at my messages. But you know what? You did a week of it, Allie, so that's fine. You tried, and that's all that matters. So I love that for you. supposed to be writing your script, but you'll change to filming. That's fun.
That does look pretty cool.
I love that. Oh, I'm so excited. I love Christmas. I've got a Christmas candle going. I've got my Christmas lights on my tree going.
So cute.
Oh. Hello. Oh yes, Taylor Swift readathon. I'm still doing that. I just penciled in my second half of my spread for December because I did one spread in November, doing one spread now. My bullet journal is such a mess this month. Like, I knew it was too good to be true. I had 2 amazing months, and I knew it couldn't last. I mean, it's not awful. I'm kind of over it this month. Like, I don't want to do it. And I think it's because I have like a lot of spreads as well, because I'm trying to use up as much paper as I can because I want this bullet journal to be over, but I don't want to like waste a bunch of pages. So I'm literally doing the most that I can possibly do. I was gonna do like a theme where I did like a bunch of different Christmas movies. And I was telling Alyssa this. I was gonna do like a bunch of different Christmas movies, like Home Alone and Rudolph and whatever. But then I was like, girl, no. Because I couldn't do it. So now I'm doing like a Winnie the Pooh, like classic Christmas kind of theme. Because I drew this picture of Pooh Bear and Piglet. It's a little disproportionate, okay? His legs look very tiny and his bottom half does not match his head. I ran out of room. So basically what I did, I started at the bottom. I typically start at the bottom when I do drawings. And the bottom looked perfect. Then I got to the head and then it looked weird. Then I had to fix the bottom. But then I just didn't have enough room for the bottom. So I did my best. But it looks good enough. If you look at it real quickly, you might not be able to tell. It might look better when I color it, or maybe it'll look worse. I don't know. But it's okay because I don't look at the title page that often. And then, yeah, I've got random stuff here. I have a Snoopy drawing, and I'm trying to decide, because I did that originally, and I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it there or if I want to erase it and do something else, because it doesn't look half bad. I'm just like, do I want to keep it there? I don't know.
I like that.
Thanks. This is my new Taylor Swift playlist-a-thon spread, which I love way more than last month, and I wish I did it like this last month. And I didn't, so now I'm mad. Ooh, okay. I did this picture of Winnie the Pooh, and it looks real bad.
Oh.
I didn't even finish it. It's not awful, but his face looks funky, and I'm not good at trees. I was doing this really quickly before the live, so the tree I need to fix, but it'd be looking funky. I like my Christmas countdown though. I've got like ornaments hanging.
I like that.
So, thanks, that'll be fun. This Eeyore turned out all right. I got a little Eeyore there.
I love Eeyore.
Me too. And I'm gonna do my monthly favorite boxes as like presents. So I made them 3D. Yeah. And I was about to draw Tigger. So all I have is his tail and a foot. And then you joined the stream, so we had to go live. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Oh, you're so sweet. I can give you a sneak peek at what tomorrow's video is. I don't remember. Or do I? I think I know what it is. I put a Vlogmas tracker in my bullet journal. Did I need to? No. But like I said, trying to use pages. It's my book gift guide. There we go.
Ooh.
But I'm more excited. Yes, I'm more excited for day 3, which is my bookish gift guide, and that one's a lot more fun. I went so extra on that one because I was talking about like DIY options for some things that you could gift, and I definitely did not Photoshop mock-up versions of these things to put on the screen for literally like 5 seconds or like 30 seconds of screen time for like an hour or so of work. That was so funny. I was like, I need to just finish this video because there was like 40 minutes of, no, there wasn't 40 minutes. There was like 30 or so minutes of footage. And I'm like, why am I sat here doing this like thing for 30 seconds for like an hour's worth of time? Funny. Thank you guys. I don't think it's that great, but it's fine. It is what it is, you know. It was going too well. It's going too well for too long. It needed to be messed up eventually. Okay. So, do we want to do a sprint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, oh, my phone just vibrated. I don't know how long we're going to be live for. I think I can only be live for another hour and like 15 minutes. Because my mom is coming home from work and she's dragging me out because she has to do a return at American Eagle. And she asked me to come. I think we're also getting food from Boston Pizza, but I don't know if she's ordering it in or she's just picking it up. I think she's picking it up. Do you guys have Boston Pizza? Or do you guys have a place called Boston's? Because I know across the border, you guys, or at least like where I live, like across the border, there's a place called Boston's, which is like our Boston Pizza.
Yeah, I've never heard it.
I think it's a Canadian thing. I don't like it. The only thing I really like from there is their steak. But of course, their steak is not available to pick up or deliver. So, I don't know. Because like they're well known for their pizza. It's called Boston Pizza. But I'm very picky with pizza, and they always put too much sauce on their pizza. But if I ask for easy on the sauce, then they put like no sauce, and I'm like, dude, I want some sauce, just not like overflowing where it's spilling out the edges. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember the last time I had steak, honestly.
Oh, I love steak.
I mostly just eat chicken and tuna.
I don't like chicken. Well, I like chicken, but it's like my least favorite meat.
It's my favorite.
Technically, so the only places you can really buy them that I've found is on Target, which I can't get, or her website on the American side, which again I also can't get, or Canadian Amazon, but it's $66.
Yikes.
Yeah, and I like folklore, but I'm not spending $66 on a vinyl that I do not need. So, no, I haven't really found it. I even considered maybe just ordering it off of Taylor Swift's site and sending it to one of you guys and getting you to ship it to me. But then, like, me, like, paying for the shipping, but I'm like, I don't really want to pay for shipping. I don't want to do that, so... $66 buy, that's silly. It is silly. Why though? Why is it like this? Why is it not at our music store? Why is it not at Walmart? Why is it not at like Best Buy? Like why is Miss Swift doing this to me? No. We have a store called Sunrise Records. But they don't have it. And that's like the main place where I get records. I know that there's a store, like a bookstore called Hemingway's here that sells vinyls, but they wouldn't have it. They're also like far away from me, so I'm not going to travel to get it. Yeah. Like normal places I would go would be like Walmart, a place called London Drugs, which is a drugstore here in Canada. Sunrise Records. You know, so yeah. So do you think they're going to become more like widely available then as like time goes on?
I feel like it would.
Yeah, that's stupid. I just want to listen to folklore on my vinyl. And like the thing is, I don't really buy vinyls anymore because my record player isn't the best. It's a Victrola. And it has like a small disc for where your vinyl sits on. And so it like wobbles when they're playing. And so some vinyls don't play properly, like it'll skip. There's nothing wrong with the vinyl, it's just the player. So I thought it used to be like wrong with the vinyl. So I like returned it multiple vinyls because it didn't play. But then like this lady at a record store was like, no girl, it's your player. I was like, oh. So that's unfortunate. But I saw Allie, not this Allie, Allie M Books or whatever her name is on YouTube. She has the same record player and her folklore vinyl played the same, or like played fine. So that's why I'm like, I want to get it because I have faith that it'll work. Because the last vinyl I bought was Demi Lovato's "Tell Me You Love Me" and it does not work. And I bought it twice, and so I couldn't return it the second time because she told me it was my player, not the vinyl. So. So maybe in the new year they'll become more available and I will buy one, because I'm currently obsessed with this album. Like, I was literally listening to the likes right before Alyssa joined the stream.
Nice.
We answered this earlier before you joined. I'm not currently reading anything, but I'm gonna pick up Instant Karma.
And I am still reading Priori, but I only have 141 pages left to be exact. And I'm hoping to finish it tonight. And then I'm also reading the mangas of Fullmetal Alchemist, which is my favorite. I love it.
You need to read Addie LaRue. That should be your next
I
read.
know. When I finish Priori, that's what I'm going to do.
It's going to be one of my next reads because I want to reread it. So, yes, we also love to see it. The only reason I listened to this album, because normally I don't listen to her music, is because everyone was talking about it the day it released. And the way people were like describing the songs, I was like, that sounds like maybe something I would like. So I just like tried it because I was like awake and it was there. I was like, okay. And it did take me like a few listens to like fully get into some of the songs. But I was like, you know what, I'll give this one a chance. And now I really like it. Because typically if I don't like a song on like the first listen, I just don't care and I'll just like whatever. But like for artists that I like Harry Styles, for example, I don't like a lot of his music when it first comes out. It takes me a second to get used to it for some of them. So like Falling, I had an instant like, yes, I love this song. But things like Canyon Moon or Treat People with Kindness, it took me like a bit longer to get into. But like because I love Harry, I kept listening to it so that I got used to it. But like normally I would just like whatever. But yeah.
Do I say it wrong? Is it? I don't know.
I think you do. I think it's Priory, but you say Priory or whatever.
Priori. I don't know.
That makes sense. There is a lot of hype for Addie. I really liked it. I think you need to go into it with the right expectations as well, because I noticed that there were some people who misunderstood what the book was about, or the marketing was off. I didn't really pay attention to much of the marketing, but people thought it was about our main character falling in love with the devil. That's not what it's about. So don't go into it expecting that.
I wonder how they got that idea.
I don't know. People were saying it was marketed as that, and I'm like, I don't remember seeing it marketed like that, but maybe I just missed it. I'm not sure.
No.
But, and then also go into it knowing that it's not very plot driven. It's definitely character. It's very slow, more literary than actual fantasy. So just go into it with the right expectations, and hopefully you will like it.
I was like that too.
Because I thought it was going to be one of my favorite songs, because Treat People with Kindness, cute. I was like his slogan for like the tour before. So I was like really hyped for it, and then I was like, what is this?
Definitely a wonky one.
Harry is a wonky person. He's got some wonky things. Like, I'll be listening to the song sometimes, like in front of other people for like the first time, and I'll be like trying to think of it from their point of view from hearing it for the first time. I'm like, this is weird. Like all like the little sounds that he makes. It's funny. It's funny. But my mom likes it. The CD's in her car, so
yeah.
Although she currently is a little bit too preoccupied with Julie and the Phantoms to listen to anything else.
We love Julie in this house.
Yeah, we were in the car the other day, and we were listening to Julie and the Phantoms at first because her phone was hooked up, and then I hooked up my own phone, and I wanted to listen to like some other things, switch it up a little bit, and she was not quite as happy. And then I put Julie back on, and she got instant smile on her face and started to sing along. And then yesterday on Shuffle, we were out again, and Edge of Great came on it, and so she turns to me, and she's like, oh. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be the last question we answer because we do need to do some sprints. I don't know if I'm ever gonna reread it because I did love the first two when I originally read them, and then rereading them, they just like I still enjoyed them, but they just didn't hit the same. I think it's because I already like kind of knew what was happening. The novelty had worn off, and then the third book was just awful. So I think if I were to reread them, I would just maybe read the first book, maybe not the second one, definitely not rereading the third one.
Yeah.
It's just, no.
Yeah,
What
but
are
I
your
did
thoughts?
start Scythe, but I didn't get very far. I read a few chapters, but what I did read of it, I really enjoyed. I don't remember what book I picked up at the same time, and then I just kind of like put Scythe back on the shelf.
Yeah, I think it's one of those books that it's very, like your first time reading it should maybe be the only time that you read it.
Yeah.
That I worked that really weirdly. Yeah. I think the enjoyment is exclusive, at least for me, to the first read.
Mm-hmm. It's like that for some books though, because you obviously know what happens, so like, it's not like that factor isn't there.
Yeah. Okay. Last
question.
Thing. What's your favorite song from Julie and the Phantoms?
Mine?
Mm.
That's hard. I love them all. I feel like my top favorite is probably Bright, just because like how the scene is, like, oh, it gets me. And Santal also gets me, but like I cry. So
my favorite changes all the time. Currently, it's Wake Up, but previously it's been Edge of Great and Stand Tall. But it changes all the time. But right now, I'm really connecting with Wake Up.
That's my shower bop.
I'm also still sad. It's fine. Let's not talk about it. Please. Oh my God, Lisa. You have to. I've seen it 9 times. You have to watch it.
It's lots.
Okay, we have to do a sprint. We can't keep doing this. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 minutes first, like we always do. So I gotta find the 10-minute. Okay. Come on. Full screen, please.
Oh, cute.
Well, I want this actually. Is this gonna be the only way we're gonna get this? Huh? Oh, okay. It looks good on your screen. Does not look good on my screen. Okay, it looked funky. So, are we ready? I'm gonna mute it so there's gonna be no Christmas music. You can put on Christmas music yourself if you want. I just don't want to listen to random instrumental Christmas music.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, ready, get set, and go. Oh no, Kahila. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. Oh, that was funny. I didn't take into consideration that there wouldn't be a timer sound if I had it muted. And then I unmuted it and it was just Lara going ding-a-ling-a-ling. And then it started to play Kahila's video, which, by the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to Kahila, go subscribe.
Amazing.
Oh my lordy lord. Okay, well, now I know for next time that I'll just make my own timer sound instead of unmuting that. Wow, what a hot mess. Okay. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Okay. What did you guys get done during that sprint?
I was trying to work on a little bit of one of my main characters' backstories because I thought of something new when I was working on her profile. I was like, ooh, that's fun. I was trying to develop a bit more.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I did nothing. That's a lie. I cut about 2 paragraphs that dealt with this thing that I need to cut. But then I had to put it back because I realized I didn't mark down my word counts for my revisions from last month in my bullet journal. So I had to put the words back to what they were and then cut them again. And then I got to the actual big portion of things that I need to cut, and I remembered just how ingrained it is into the whole sections. And now I have to open up a new document and try to rewrite things to cut it or figure out. I don't know. God, I hate revising. It's
yeah, it does not seem enjoyable.
No. God. Okay. Lisa, you did laundry. Look at you, productive queen.
Yes.
I need to do laundry because I went to the thrift store the other day and I bought this Friends crop hoodie, so I need to wash that so I can wear it. They are productivity sprints. You got to do whatever you got to do. You don't have to write.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to write, but that doesn't mean you have to write.
You can do whatever you want.
Ooh, fun. Yeah. Oh, I hate revising. But I need to finish these revisions, all of my revisions, by the 10th at the latest because I want to send the book out to Alyssa, Peyton, and Kath. Which I'm so nervous about. Can I have a mini breakdown about it in the shower last night?
I don't know.
It was one of those. It was one of those showers.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of spiraling a little bit. Oh my god, what if they don't like it? What if they don't want to be my friend anymore?
No. We'll love you forever.
Thank you. Well, I know Peyton would like it. Now I'm just scared because she's already read it. And now I'm just scared that she's going to think I didn't do a good job revising it, which is terrifying. Mildly. Incredibly. And then I'm scared that you're not going to like it because you're so excited for it.
I'm pumped. I feel like I'll like it.
I'm so scared. And then Kath hasn't read anything I've written. Nothing. So I don't know. 26 pages reading in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes?
Are you reading a graphic novel? What are you reading?
Give me your superpowers.
Yeah.
I need that.
Great. Hey, Silly Puppy's here. Every time I do a live stream, I get comments on the playback saying that they missed it. So hello, you're here.
Hi, Silly Puppy. I like you.
Bootsy's coming out of her hiding hole. Also, during that sprint, if anyone was actually watching the screen, I was kind of jamming out to The Lakes by Taylor Swift a little bit.
Yes.
I kept mouthing the words and bobbing my head around, and then I was like, wait, girl, you're live. Stop doing that.
I've definitely done that before during our lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have a lot of revisions that I need to do, and I'm kind of frazzled because I don't really know what I need to do because it's not written in my bullet journal yet. But I think I've written down somewhere. I got sticky notes of what I wanted my spreads to be for the month. Ooh, my desk is such a mess. Okay. Yeah, so Bibliofest. And then I have some just like general plot things that I need to go through that are currently highlighted. Bootsy can't seem to open up the door. Oh, good girl, she got it. Okay. She's such an old lady. So I need to figure out some plot things. It's all highlighted in purple in my document, or written in purple in my document. I got to go through all those. And then I have like slight character things to do for Piper and her boyfriend Brett. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that, but it's a thing. I might need to cut Brett, which makes me feel really guilty. Because if you guys don't know, basically in my book there's two internet friends. There's Megan and Piper, loosely based off of Julia and Peyton. And so I thought it'd be funny to give Piper a boyfriend and name him Brett, because that's Peyton's boyfriend's name, but instead add a T, because Peyton's boyfriend spelled with one T for Brett, and it pisses him off when people write with two T's. So I was like, I'm going to piss him off, and I'm going to put Brett with two T's for his character's name. And he's just not really present. Like, he's really only there. Like, he's mentioned in their conversation sometimes, but then he's really only there during Bibliofest. But I feel like it's a little bit like character soup. Like, there's just so many characters. There's Piper, there's Megan, there's Brett, there's Lila, there's Beckett, there's Jada. There's a lot of characters going on at all times during that section. So I'm like, is Brett really important? Does he really need to be there? But I don't want, like, I might keep him in the book, just not let him come to Bibliofest. I don't know. But I had a scene that I really liked with him where he was interacting with Megan, but I had to cut it because it was a Harry Potter reference. No! Internally screaming. It's fine. But anyways, I gotta figure that out. And then I also want to do like just like a reread of the book before I send it, just to make sure that I didn't like revise something and then didn't follow through. Like, I don't want to make sure there are like ripples that I created that I didn't fix. And then I also kind of want to play around with my chapters a little bit, because I think there's one chapter that is just abnormally long that I just forgot to cut up. So I gotta fix that. Oh, we got a lot of things. We gotta do formatting things because it's a mess. I have a lot that I'm trying to do. Don't know how I'm gonna do it all. I'll have like brief moments where I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And then I'm like, wait, can I? It's like, if this was the only thing I was doing, I could do it. But I'm also doing Vlogmas. I also need to read. And then there's like holiday things that I'm doing. Like, I need to shop for Christmas presents, which I only have like a handful of things left to buy. And then, watching Christmas movies with my family. And I don't want to feel guilty about doing that, because that's like my favorite part about Christmas.
You're a busy gal.
Oh my god, why do I do this to myself? Okay. I literally, if you guys saw my November writing vlog, I had this whole conversation about toxic productivity and how I am very subject to it. This is a prime example. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking, because I don't want to cut it because I think it's funny, and I want to be able to tell this story hopefully when the book gets published. To piss off Peyton's boyfriend. Or I could put in my acknowledgements being like, thank you, Brett, for letting me add a T to your name. That'd be cute. I just came up with that right now. So I think that'd be funny. It's like, I don't want to cut it. It's great. But I also just like character soup. I'm not good with like balancing so many characters. So it's either like cut him or try to make him a little bit more important during Bibliofest, because like he really doesn't have that much of a purpose. He's just, sometimes I don't even think he's mentioned in some scenes. Like, he's assumed that he's there. He doesn't know anything. This is why I can never have big friend groups. Like, if you read my books, they will have a maximum of 2 friends and then the love interest, because I cannot handle that many characters. Like, I would love my friends to have big friend or my main characters to have big friend groups, but I can't do it. That's why I'm struggling so bad right now, because this is like the most friends I've ever had in a book. I can't.
Yeah, characters, they can get confusing at times.
Yeah, because like in my first book, Wasp Girl, piece of garbage, but there were 3 friends plus a love interest who's also one of her friends. But then I ended up combining two of the friends into one. It kind of served the same purpose, and I didn't like them. And then with Rewind, there were two friends, but one of the friends was the love interest, so it's essentially one friend. And then we have this one. And then in The Show Must Go On, there's two friends and the love interest. I just, it's fine.
It's a common theme in your books.
Why is writing just so difficult?
Writing just in general is just difficult.
Do I have many male characters? I'm talking about in this book specifically, or in general? Because in this book specifically, there's the dad, which I don't really think he counts. There's Beckett. There's Kellen. Kath's here!
Hi!
There's Kellen, who is one of the bookstore employees. And then there's Brett, if you can count him. I think that's it. But then in The Show Must Go On, there's her best friend, Freddie. He's fun. And then there's the love interest. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know.
I usually tend to have more female characters, but like I vibe more with the male characters for some reason.
Really?
I don't know.
That's interesting. I just gravitate towards writing female characters. I don't know if that's related to me being a female and it's that being my comfort zone, or if I don't know. Oh, yes. Funny story with this. So, Kath was tweeting about how her character's name kept changing or something in her book. So it went from Beck to Brett, and I was like, whoa. I have a character named Beckett, whose nickname is Beck, and then a character named Brett. It was just so funny. I was like, we are connected.
That is so funny.
Like, what is
That's great.
Okay, so the bookstore employee is important because he is the boyfriend of the bookstore owner, who is important. And Brett also does not live in the same place. Brett lives in America, whereas the book is set in Canada. So, it does not work. But thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, I don't think there'd be a problem of them being confused at all. He needs a purpose, and he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
So, writing is so hard. I can't do it. I can't.
That is a mood.
I don't know how you're gonna do it. Props to you, because you have different kind of views too.
Yeah. I don't know. Just thinking about it stresses me out. Oh no.
I was giving you a segue so you could talk about your own projects. I feel like I'm talking a lot, and you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm writing a high fantasy. It's kind of dark and stuff. I'm trying to figure it out still, but I think I'm gonna have 3 points of view. So we have my main character. We have another, and then my other two ones. They're not as main characters, but they are. That was very bad grammar. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. See, here's my problem, Kath. I don't know if I actually mentioned that it's Canada. No, I think there's a Tim Hortons cup mentioned somewhere, which gives you the assumption that it's Canada. But I just realized that was one of Peyton's critiques, is that she didn't know where the book was set. So to do that. No, there is a mention, because there's a scene at Bibliofest where she forgets that America has pennies. We don't have pennies in Canada. And so Beckett has to remind her and be like, they have pennies here. So I guess it does. I don't know. Oh, hey, Lorena. Thank you. I tried to use a red eyeshadow and a gold one, but for some reason the red looks purple. I feel misled. We also need to get writing done, but we keep talking instead. Ooh, friendship contemporary. That sounds fun. Tell me more. Yeah, I love my project, but I also hate it, and it's hard. So there's that. So yeah, there's definitely, I use the Canadian spellings. It's in Canadian English, which I don't know if I'm going to publish that way. I want to because like I don't want to have to like reteach myself how to write things in American English. But I've heard that like if you write in Canadian English and then publish in America, people will like think you're just misspelling things and there's typos, and that I don't know. Do I want to deal with getting messages about typos when there aren't any? I think I would rather deal with that than write in American English, because not putting you in certain words will hurt my soul. Like favorite color, I can't do it. It needs to have a U. Sorry. I have very strong opinions about how things are spelled.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Could he pay for Piper's ticket? I'm sure he could. I'm sure he probably would. That's like a Brett thing to do, real life and fictional. I never developed his character, to be honest. He doesn't have a character profile. He got nothing. So I feel like I should just pull from what I know of Brett, and he will probably be the most not autobiographical. That's not the right word. The most similar to the real life person. I'm not Brett. It's not autobiographical.
Imagine tired. Replaces Lila with Brett.
Two friends who are best friends and then get separated type of thing. Ooh, fun. I want to play around with that as well. I don't know if it's going to be like the same kind of separation that you're talking about, but and I haven't really talked about this much, but like the next project I want to work on deals with friendship and breakups, which if Lorena's still here, she knows what I'm talking about. Alyssa, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't have a solid plot for that book yet, and I don't know when I'm going to start writing it. So we'll see.
Breakups are painful.
They are the worst.
They are so bad.
Like they're worse than actual breakups, in my opinion. At least what I've experienced, anyways. So,
yeah.
You know, Loretta. She knows far too well what I'm talking about.
I like her. Ha 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 ha.
Her knowingly. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. She lived through it with me. She was there during the whole thing. Poor girl. I'm so sorry. Okay. Should we do another sprint?
Probably.
Okay, we're gonna do a 15-minute sprint this time. Thank you. I'm a joy. You are.
Yes.
That's funny. Okay, so we have a different timer this time. For the 15-minute.
What are you gonna do for the timer sound?
I'll just unmute myself and I'll make a weird sound. I don't know.
Just be like beep beep beep.
Beep 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 beep. Okay. There we go. This one, I like the other one better, but this one's the 15-minute one. Okay. English is complicated. Okay, this is only our second sprint. That is both a little sad. Okay. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Get set and go. I almost forgot to mute myself. Beep, 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 beep.
That was an amazing timer noises. Oh, I
Thanks.
love that.
I felt a little stage fright there a little bit. I was like, oh, so much pressure on the timer noise. Oh, that was funny. What did you get done during this sprint?
I was working on another character profile. I'm always working on those.
I did absolutely no writing.
Oh no.
I looked at the document, felt a little emo about having to cut it, and didn't know how to go about fixing it because it's basically for the second day of the festival, and the whole beginning of the day has to do with this Harry Potter reference.
Oh no.
If only past Brittany knew. Okay. So, because like I was like, oh, if I just cut the whole thing out, but then I'm like, then day 2 starts really abruptly, and I'm gonna have to like mention that it's day 2. And then there's also moments that I really like that are within this Harry Potter reference, and I just. Are you mad at me because there was a Harry Potter reference? Is that why you put an angry face? Because I'm cutting it. I wrote it well before all this J.K. Rowling shit happened. I just don't like it. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay. J.K. Rowling is ruining the world. Okay. Change it to Wonder. I can't, because I think I'm going to cut the Wonder and change it to something else. So it can't be Wonder. And it's also, like, very specific Harry Potter references. Because it's, like, a whole, like, cosplay thing. So it can't be about it. Can't. Oh, because I didn't write. Okay, I thought you were angry. Maybe there were Harry Potter references.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm cutting them. I'm not, like, writing them in now. Yeah, I mean, I did my bullet journal. I was working on my bullet journal, and I was singing to Taylor Swift. So, was it a total waste of time? I don't know. Olfactory? What? What is that?
What is that word?
I'm confused.
I'm not. Sleep.
I'm not sure. Mine too. I'm not. I was trying to draw Tigger, and if you were like paying attention to the screen, I was like shaking my head the entire time and like laughing at myself. I mean, it's not the worst. I just kind of, I guess I can show it. I haven't drawn in his stripes or anything yet. His face is a little wonky. I'm not an artist. Okay.
Not Tigger.
He looks okay.
Oh,
he's not the worst. He's also taking up like all of this page, which was not my intention. Because I'm supposed to be writing my writing goals on this page, so I guess that's not going to be happening. We're supposed to do like a 2. Oh, I've just realized my sticky notes here that has things you're not supposed to see. I'm putting my writing goals here, so I guess I could just like put like a quote here or something easy as a quote page, and then just put the. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I hate this. My bullet journal sucks this month. What a mood. What a mood. If I had my book here, I also would have done that, but it's in the other room. Thank you. I have to politely disagree. I mean, he's not the worst. Once I put the eyeballs in, he looked okay. What?
I think he's cute.
Fine.
I like Tigger.
Because like the only time that I've like really drawn the Pooh Bear characters is with this Disney like how-to drawing book I got in like Disneyland when I was 7. And it has like a step-by-step how to draw them, and it's pretty much just like their faces and like whatever. And the only other time that I've really drawn them is there was a spread for February. At the beginning, I did like this like old looking version of them. So they're hard to draw, okay?
Yeah, they're complicated.
I mean, I'm really happy with my Eeyore though. Kath didn't get to see my Eeyore. There's my Eeyore.
I love Eeyore. He's my favorite.
Me too. Well, actually, Piglet has become my favorite, but Eeyore used to be my favorite. I love them all. You can't make me pick. You can't make me choose. I have a stuffy of all of them from Christopher Robin. Except Tigger. I don't have Tigger. Not to say I don't want Tigger. I did buy Tigger.
Yeah, I have a stuffed animal of Pooh and Piglet that I've had since I was a baby.
Cute. I have a little Pooh Bear on my bookshelf that I got comments on a lot. I don't think he's any longer. I don't think he's like in frame any longer when I film videos. I think he's too high on the bookcase. But he used to always be right there, and everyone would comment about him.
Oh.
Is that the word for it? Olfactory? I'm so confused.
That's funky.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Harry Potter anymore. I'm only going to talk about it in regards to my writing that I need to cut. I'm not going to actually like talk about Harry Potter. Yeah. Oh, I love that for you. That reminds me, I need to start my December writing blog.
I haven't even ended my November one.
Ooh, girl, you got to do that and upload it because I want more content from you.
I know. I did not film very much for November, which is sad, but I didn't do much writing either.
We're going to need to start uploading more, okay? Because I need your face in my subscription box more than once a month, please and thank you.
Yeah.
I'm kindly asking for you to
I think I'm going to do a November wrap-up, like reading-wise, since I did read a decent amount, but it was mostly just Fullmetal Alchemist, but I'll talk about
yeah. Also, I need Kath to start her channel. Please and thank you.
Ooh, that'd be great.
Yes. I knew what you meant, Allie. I knew what you meant.
I once called my sweater a jumper before, and people were just like, "Oh, are you from the UK?" I was like, "No, I just heard someone call it that before, and I like that one sounds better."
Jumper. Thank you. If you didn't know, I'm uploading daily in December.
I'm excited. It's gonna be great.
Yes, if you guys missed it, I did upload my December TBR this morning. You guys can go check it out when we're done here. It's fun. We talk about the books I want to read in December. Will I actually get to them? I don't know. I also have more books that I want to read that aren't on the TBR that I didn't get to this month. But they're chunky. They're like some pretty big books. Like November was supposed to be my Cassie Clare catch-up month. And I didn't read a single Cassie Clare book.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Love that. So yeah, we're going to see because I got a lot of fat books in my TBR and not a whole lot of time to get things done. Because there's some books that I want to read. What am I trying to say? There's some books I want to read before I film my favorite books of 2020 video. And that's my last Vlogmas video. So that's going up on the 31st. Just spoiler alert for you guys. On my Vlogmas schedule there. So I don't have to film it for a while. I don't know. I have a lot of things. Because like, I really wanted to read Chain of Gold before my 2020 favorites video. Because I think it could potentially be on there. And I feel weird not putting a Cassie Clare book on there. Because there's usually at least one. Sometimes. But I haven't read a single Cassie Clare book this year that I haven't already read. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I have read most of them before Kath. I just need to catch up on the ones that I haven't read. So I have the Eldest Curses books, the 2 that are out. Ghost, the Shadow Market, and Chain of Gold. I also haven't read the Bane Chronicles, but I'm not really counting that my catch up because it's so far gone at this point that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I forget about the Bane Chronicles.
I started it, I just didn't finish it. I just realized my mom's coming home in a few minutes, so I have to end this live soon. My dog just like made a noise in the kitchen and it scared me for a second, thinking my mom was home, and I looked down at the time. We've got like, let's do like 10 more minutes maybe, and then I gotta go. Like, I guess no more sprinting. I'm sorry. We gotta get better at doing more sprints. We talk too much.
We're chatty Cathy.
We really are. I love that. Truly do. How often do I take a break when reading books? Do you mean like when I actually am like physically reading it? Like,
For me, it just depends.
Yeah, it depends how like into the book I am. Like I have read 400 plus page books in one sitting before, where I just literally don't move. But I've also, taken forever to read them. Like I read Lady Midnight, I think, in a matter of like 2 sittings. So it really depends. It really depends. The way that I recommend reading the Cassie Clare Shadowhunter books, publication order. So that
they intersect.
I mean, you can read Infernal Devices before, and I don't think it'll really affect the Mortal Instruments, but I think the Mortal Instruments might have some more world building that the Infernal Devices might not. I'm not entirely sure. But I typically, when I first read it, I did publication order. You can look up the publication order. I know Emma Books also has like a ton of videos on how to read those books and like different ways you can do it. But it's basically just like the first 3 Mortal Instruments books, the first Infernal Devices, the next Mortal Instruments, the next Infernal Devices. Like you just flip flop and then it gets confusing after that.
It does get very confusing, actually.
Yeah. I was trying to explain it to my friend once, and she was like, what?
Yeah, I think when I first read it, I didn't know about the Infernal Devices. So I read the Mortal Instruments first, and then I read the Infernal Devices, and then I read Lady Midnight before I read the Dark Artifices.
Lady Midnight is the Dark Artifices.
I mean, Infernal Devices. Yeah, I read that before, and I was, I don't know.
Oh, so you were like late.
Yeah, that was like before I knew about those 2.
Because I read, I can't remember if it was 2014 or I think it was 2015 that I read them for the first time. Because I know I bought the books in 2015. I have a whole book haul where I bought the box sets, the 2 series. But yeah, I read them in publication order. And I was all caught up by the time Lady Midnight came out.
Yeah, I read Lady Midnight 3 times.
3 times? I read it twice. Have I read The Selection? I have not read The Selection. Spoiler alert, I might have a reading vlog at some point where I'm reading it for a certain particular reason that I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil the video. You guys get the exclusive when you watch these lives because I can't keep my mouth shut. I can't keep things to myself. Have you read The Selection?
I have not. I don't really have any interest in reading it, honestly.
Me either. Like I said, I have a very specific reading vlog idea. And that's the only reason that I would ever read that book. Is for this reading vlog. Is it? I don't know. Will it be fun? It'll be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so we are going live every single week this month on Tuesdays. Hopefully at 2 p.m. from now on. Because we just feel like that's a better time for us to hopefully be a bit more productive. Didn't really work this time, I think, because we were frazzled, and also I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, I mean, I feel like that's like a running theme. Do people actually come to these lives expecting to get work done? I don't know.
I hope not.
I feel like if people come and join us, they just already know that we're not very productive.
Yeah. It's like, all right, let's see what the girls are chatting about today.
I feel like that's exactly what they think.
Probably.
So do you guys have any like really quick last minute things you want to talk about? We got like 3-ish minutes before I should hop off. Unfortunately. Ooh, that's fun. I love that.
I'm trying to get my boyfriend to read, but he does not want to. I'm like, dude.
It's got to be a situation like Peyton and Brett where he was like the biggest non-reader. Like watching his character development, you can just go back and watch all of his videos with Peyton. And like at the beginning, he's like, I'm not a reader. Reading sucks. And now he's like proper into it.
Go Brett.
Like he's reading, I'm pretty sure he's reading Percy Jackson right now. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I was told about what was going on, he was reading Percy Jackson. I know he read The Hunger Games and things like that. So we're very proud of Brett in this house. He better buy my book if it gets published.
I bet he will. But I bet if he's in it, I bet he'll like just cross out the T. His first
I would not put that past him. I would not put that past him whatsoever. That is hilarious. No, Brett's a sweetheart. I love him. He's great. I love him and Peyton so much. Okay, so I feel like we should probably end this live unless you guys have, like I said, any last minute things you want to talk about. I will just remind you for the 1 millionth time that I'm doing Vlogmas this month.
Yay! Yes, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, literally a video every single day this month. 31 videos. I hope you don't get tired of seeing my face. But if you do, I understand because I see my face every day too, and I'm tired of it. So, but don't be tired of it, like just watch my videos. I'm not trying to like dissuade you from watching them. Please watch them. I'm working really hard. I'm stressing myself out.
Yes.
Please watch them.
They're gonna be fantastic. You won't regret watching them.
Yeah, I have many exciting videos. Lots of book tags, lots of Christmas content, gift guides, end of year videos, wrapping up my year. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna watch your video to procrastinate editing. Thank you. I love that. The video today has been seemingly doing very well. I've been getting more comments than usual, which is like my favorite thing. I love replying to comments. So make sure if you guys watch my videos, leave comments because it's like my favorite part of it. So I'm just saying, leave me comments, even if it's just like an emoji or you saying hi or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be some like insightful comment about what I'm talking about. You can just say hi and I'll be happy. I'll be like hi. So,
hi.
Hi. I love comments. Okay. So Julian's here.
Julian!
Why did that freak me out so much? Hi.
I don't know.
You were just like, how long have you been here? Have you just been lurking, Julian? Oh my lord. That is so funny. The way that I like did like a mental double take, I was like, wait.
I know. Wait a minute.
I love how our energy boost just went like through the roof.
I know.
Hi. Oh.
Julian.
I never talk to Julian anymore.
Me either.
That was so funny. But yeah, leave comments. I love comments. Like my reaction to comments like that is literally how I react when I get comments on my videos. Like I get really excited.
That's great.
You've been here for 10 minutes and you just made yourself known. That's not okay. You gotta enter, have a great grand entrance and say hello. Let us know you're here next time. You just randomly popped in. That was so funny. For March? Why March? Yeah, there's a video that I'm doing this month that was supposed to be with Lorena in person, but now it's going to be where I'm video chatting Lorena instead because we want to be safe. So it's going to be a bit harder to edit and a bit like not what I want it to be, but I still want to do it. But there's nobody in my family that I'd want to film it with because I don't want to film with my family. So gotta do it over video chat with Lorena. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a fun video. It's gonna be very chaotic, I feel like. So
probably
it'll be funny. It'll be interesting to edit. I've never edited anything like that before, so it'll be interesting. Okay, I should probably get going. Watch this be like the one day where my mom comes home a little late. And I'll just be sitting here.
That always happens to me.
Being like, I could be on live right now.
You just be sad.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm sorry that we didn't really get a lot of things done, but I mean, I feel like you should just expect that, Yeah, thank you for joining. We will see you all next time. So next week, Tuesday, I don't know what the date is. I think the 8th. Yeah, so the 8th. 2 p.m. PST, come and join us. Hopefully we will get work done. I will either still be revising or I will just be here to hang. Who knows? So, we will see you guys next time. We love y'all. I don't know why I said y'all there, but
y'all.
Okay. Bye guys. Thanks for joining.